Good morning. Today we will be looking at school climate. We'll be looking at the school climate of here, Callaway Smith, which is located in Mobile, Alabama. So first we ask the question, what is school climate? School climate refers to the quality and the character of the school. Basically, it's the heart and the soul of the school. It's what drives the school. It basically is the essence that makes a student, a faculty, and the staff members actually want to come to work. Makes them say, man, I love that place. Let me get up and get there. So when we talk about the climate, we talk about the environment in which people work every day. Positive school climate, it has a nice social and emotional well-being of the school. It makes people feel as if they belong. I saw earlier this week on Facebook, in a group they posted that you must Maslow before you bloom. In other words, people's needs need to be met before you expect for them to come to work and actually remember stuff, evaluate stuff, and analyze things. Not only for the students, but for the faculty members as well. Although we are professionals, teachers and staff go through things as well. So their psychological needs must be met. Their emotional needs must be met as well. So when we talk about the climate, we're trying to figure out, is it comfortable for people? Do people feel safe when they come to work? For this particular assignment, I surveyed 15 participants. Out of those participants, 11 of them were teachers, 2 were certified or classified personnel, 1 was the nurse, and I had a paraprofessional. The participant demographics, how long have the people been working here at Callaway Smith Middle School? 1 person for less than a year, 7 between 1 to 5 years, 3 from 6 to 10 years, 1 from 11 to 15, 2 from 16 to 20, and 1 from 21 to 25 years. The total number of years that they've been in the field of education altogether, 2 from 1 to 5 years, 4 from 6 to 10, 2 from 11 to 15, 2 from 16 to 20, and 4 from 21 to 25, and 1 person has been in education more than 25 years. The grade level of the participants, 6 of them were 7th grade teachers, 3 of them were 8th grade teachers. There were a total of 6 teachers that worked with grades 6 through 8. The age range of the participants, 4 were from the age range of 26 to 35, 3, 36 to 45, 6, 46 to 55, and 2 of the participants were 56 or older. Gender, we had 3 males and we had 12 females that participated. So when we talk about the school climate, when we ask the teachers, how many of you like your job? When we look here, most people strongly agree that they like their job and agreed. However, there were a few individuals right here that said they do not like their job. When we asked how do they feel if their co-workers like their job, 3 people again said they don't feel as if their co-workers like their job, but most people still agree and strongly agree that people enjoy coming to work here. Does Callaway Smith have a high teacher turnover rate? Most people stated that they disagreed that Callaway does not have a high teacher turnover rate. However, 1 said that it is high and 3 said they strongly disagree. So for the most part, the teacher turnover rate is not as high here at Callaway Smith. How many people are committed to the school mission and vision? Most of the people here are, so that is one good thing that most people here are committed to pushing forth the goals that have been set in place. The cleanliness of the school. Remember we talked about Maslow, a person's needs. For the most part, well, not for the most part, if you look here, everyone strongly agreed that the school is clean. We had 2 people that just agreed. When you walk around the school, is there graffiti on the wall or in the bathrooms? No, there's not. We have 12 people that strongly disagree that there's not any, and 3 that disagree. Is the school well maintained? We have 14 people that strongly agree and 1 person that strongly disagreed. And are there a lot of damaged items? No, they're not. So one thing that everyone does agree on is that the school is clean. Safety. Do you feel safe at work are some of the questions that we ask. Does a person feel safe coming and leaving? So when you're outside in the parking lot, do you feel safe or do you feel as if someone's going to come up and attack you? Well, for the most part, once again, everyone does feel safe here at the school as far as the work environment being safe and them coming and leaving. However, when we come over to this side, we ask 1, are the teachers scared to reprimand their students or do they feel as if they would be a victim of crime? Well, 8 of them strongly disagree and 7 disagree. So that's another good thing. The teachers do feel comfortable with reprimanding the student. That's good because you don't need teachers at work who feel as if they would be a victim if they reprimanded the students. Here, are we scared to discipline the students? 1 person agreed that they were a little afraid to discipline the students, but overall, the teachers are comfortable with disciplining the students. So as far as school safety, that's something that is good as well here at Callaway Smith. However, when we look at academic achievement, everyone agreed that there is a high emphasis on academic achievement, except for 2 people. But although there is a high, they agree on high emphasis on academics, our standardized test scores are low. So those things do not go together, because if there's a high emphasis on academics, why are our standardized test scores so low? Here is the curriculum challenging and creative. That may be something we need to look at. 11 people said they agree or strongly disagree, but then you had a strongly agree, but 4 people disagreed, said that the curriculum is not challenging and creative enough for the students. Are there high expectations for the students? Most people stated that there are, however, 4 people said that there are not. Here comes a problem that we need to look at. Because when we talk about academic achievement, it says, do we have the resources available for the students to achieve? And most people disagree and strongly disagree that we do not have the resources necessary for academic achievement. Respect amongst colleagues. How do teachers respect others' opinions? For the most part, everyone agreed that the teachers respect each other. Do they respect others' input? Everyone agreed or strongly agreed here. But when we come over to here, does my opinion count here at this school? Majority of the people still strongly agreed and agreed. However, we have 4 people that disagree that their opinion does not count, and 1 person strongly disagreed that their opinion does not count. Am I respected by others? Again, most people feel as if they are respected, but then we did have 1 person that felt as if they were not. Respect for students. Do the teachers make the students feel as if they belong? Do they make them feel as if they're respected? Teachers respect students. For the most part, most of the people agree that the students are respected, but 2 people feel as if there are some teachers here who are disconnected and are not making the students feel as if they're accepted. Do the teachers want student success? They all do, so that is a good thing as well. Do teachers show interest in the students? For the most part, everyone does, but a few people feel as if they do not. Are the teachers willing to help the students? Everyone strongly agreed or agreed there. Is this school a great place for education? Most people agreed or strongly agreed, but there are 2 people who did not. So, last but not least, the support from the supervisor. Here we have a lot of different colors showing, because what we want to know is whether or not you all as the teachers are getting the support that you need from us as the administrative staff. Do we receive recognition for good work? We have 10 people that said they agree or strongly agree. However, 5 people are saying that they come to work, they do great, and there's not any recognition for what they're doing. Does my supervisor care about me? Most people agree that the supervisor does. However, there are some that feel as if the supervisors do not care. Does someone here at the school encourage my professional development? Are you all encouraged to grow, or are you all just stagnant? For the most part, everyone agreed there. But then again, we still have those few that disagree, that no one is encouraging them to improve professionally or as a person. Does the principal make me feel my job is important? We have 10 people who feel like she does, but then again, there are 5 that disagree and makes them feel as if their job is not important. So what can we do to boost the morale? Does anyone have any ideas, or can you give me some input on one thing that we can do to boost the morale here at the school? I stated a few things, and one I said was to recognize the faculty and staff more. Some schools I know they have student of the month, support personnel of the month, teacher of the month, things like that to recognize the faculty and staff. When teachers do something, when students do something, celebrate the success. Do you value faculty and staff? Let people know that they are appreciated. You can do random things like put something in the break room, walk around. It does not always have to be something big, but boost the morale of the school. Let the faculty and staff know that you support them, let them know that they're important, and let them know that they're needed. Once again, mask slow before you bloom. Whenever you make people feel as if they're needed, they are more willing to work for you. Also, being able to trust your supervisors. Are the supervisors consistent with what they do and what they say? Those are some things that I know for a fact that we need to work on here at Callaway Smith. So as one of the assistant principals, these are things that I think we need to work on that will help boost morale. Also, getting to know your staff. Okay, you know their name. Do you know anything about their likes, the things that they like to do? Because when you know those things, you can also incorporate that when recognizing your faculty and staff. Does anyone else have any other ideas that we can do to boost morale here at Callaway Smith? Not any? Ms. Malone?
I was thinking perhaps a grab bag. Like if you come to work every day on time, you can go in at the end of the week and grab something.
Okay, and I would agree with you on that. She said a grab bag if you come to work every day at a certain time. And that's another important thing. Award people for attendance. A lot of people come to school on time every day. The same way you do perfect attendance for students, you need to do that for our teachers or the ones that come to school on time, because a lot of people are late. So I think that'll be another thing to help boost morale. Supervisor support. Recognize the faculty and staff. Find out what interests them. Send them to retreats, professional development. I know we have a lot of schools around us. People are going out of town, going on retreats, and people here are asking, why can't we go? Because even though it's professional development, you should still be able to enjoy your job. So I think that's something that will also boost morale. Also, value their time and opinions. Don't ask people what they would like to do and then don't do it. So value their time and opinion. I think that's another thing that we need to work on here as well. Academic achievement for the students. Once again, currently, there are really no incentives, nothing of that nature that the students have to look forward to. So I would say in order to improve academic achievement, provide incentives. It's almost kind of like you have to bribe the children, but if that's what you have to do to succeed, that is what we need to do. Offer tutoring. Purchase the necessary resources so that the students and the teachers can have what they need, the necessary programs that will help them be successful. Offer more electives and award and recognize student success. We don't do that frequently. Even with the honor roll program, it's not as put together as it should be. So I think we take more time, spend more time. Really, you all, the thing is, once again, mask low before you bloom. How do people feel? Are you making them feel important? Recognize, award success for the students as well as for the faculty and staff. Respect amongst colleagues. As supervisors, you can set the expectations, let people know how they feel, tell them that we are respected. Everyone is different, but even though everyone is different, everyone's opinion and everyone is still important. Also, I think icebreakers during faculty meetings. So we're set up in pods here at the school, and people are so used to working with their pod. I believe people having to mix up and intermingle would also help them respect and host get-togethers for the faculty and staff. Some schools have potlucks, they go different places and things of that nature. All of that would help boost morale versus just coming to school, going to work, coming to school, going to work. I know some schools, they go to different restaurants, they have parties, so on and so forth. I believe that those things would help respect amongst each other. Respect your students. Learn your students' names. Get to know your students. Be considerate. Recognize, award success, and be patient. You have to consider these things, and children go through a lot, but children need to feel valued. So make sure you take the time to learn your students. I know some people in the school year, they still don't know their students' names. How do you expect for them to? Are there any questions or comments?
I think that was a very valid point that you made about the children, building a rapport with them. Children need to be seen just as adults.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
once you have a rapport with them, you can get more work out of them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you all so much for taking the time to participate in the survey as well as to come here today. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all.